Welcome to Reverse Reset Restore, the show where we explore the incredible connection between your mind and body. I'm Sally, and I've been embarking on a journey of self-discovery, personal growth, and transformative change. Sound familiar? Come join me. Change comes from within. I am so grateful that you are here with me for today's episode. We're on day 26 of our 31 days of self-care program, and today's topic may seem like a bit of a stretch for self-care in the traditional sense. We're talking about random acts of kindness and how the simple act of doing something for others for no other reason than being kind can greatly contribute to our practice of self-care in several ways. As the incredible Jane Goodall says, you cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. If this is your first time listening into the podcast, thank you so much for taking time today. I hope you enjoy this episode. And if you're back for more as a returning listener, thanks seems too small a word for how grateful I feel for your support. So what are random acts of kindness, aka RAOK? Random acts of kindness are small, selfless gestures or deeds that individuals perform spontaneously to bring joy, comfort, or assistance to others without expecting anything in return. These acts can be as simple as holding the door open for someone, paying for a stranger's coffee, leaving an encouraging note, or helping a neighbour with their groceries. There is a special kind of feeling in doing something for someone for no other reason than just showing your humanity. And this extends to animals as well. My partner and I had been out for an event and we had dinner down in the harbour here in Sydney recently, and we were heading back towards the city from underneath the harbour bridge. It was an area that we weren't all that familiar with. As we approached the bridge, I heard this strange noise. Now, it's twilight, it's Australia, so it could be any number of weird and wonderful creatures here. We stopped and looked around, first peering up at this large wall, trying to determine what and where the sound was coming from. As our gazes dropped, we quickly spotted it. This teeny tiny baby bird crying its little heart out on the ground at the edge of this wall. No mama bird and no nest to be seen. And no idea what to do because this was clearly pretty much a newborn and unlikely to survive with our help or not. We eventually caught an Uber and took it to a 24-hour vet clinic where they confirmed what we both knew in our hearts. This wee baby bird, despite its cries and its squiggling around in the makeshift nest we had made, thank you, random face mask wallowing in the bottom of my bag, that this baby was not viable without its mother's care. I will admit, I did tear up a bit, leaving it there knowing its life was over before it even began. And I know it's the circle of life and whatnot, but it was sad knowing that there was nothing to be done. But despite the outcome, even in the obviousness of it, we showed kindness to that bird, and I like to think that it felt our love and concern in its last moments. We knew we couldn't leave it to die painfully at the bottom of that wall, either succumbing to any injuries or becoming prey or dying from the sudden rise in temperatures that hit us that weekend. It was a kindness to take it somewhere to be humanely put to rest. And that little bird could offer us no thanks. And that's what random acts of kindness are about. Doing because we can, because it's right, because we lift each other up when we look out for each other, even in the smallest of measures. The importance of random acts of kindness lies in their potential to create positive ripples in society and the lives of individuals. Here's why they are significant for our own self-care. Engaging in kind acts such as complimenting someone or donating to a charity triggers the release of feel-good hormones like oxytocin and serotonin and endorphins. These hormones can enhance our mood, reduce our stress levels, and boost overall well-being. And by spreading kindness, we create a positive ripple effect that can impact not only others, but also ourselves. Seeing the happiness and gratitude we bring to others can create a sense of fulfillment and contentment within us, reinforcing our own self-worth. Want a quick way to see random acts of kindness in action? Maybe consider sharing this episode or any of the Reverse Reset Restore episodes that you like with someone you think could do with a little positivity in their life. You'll lift their spirits, my spirits, and yours too. Spirits lifted all round? Yeah, win-win. The act of kindness also involves connecting with others, whether it's through a smile, a helping hand, or a kind gesture. These connections that we're building not only foster a sense of belonging and social support, but also remind us of our own interconnectedness with the world, which can be crucial for our self-care. When we perform acts of kindness, our attention shifts away from our problems and worries, allowing us to gain perspective and temporarily escape from our own challenges. This break in focus can be refreshing and provide us with a mental and emotional break, contributing to our overall self-care. Engaging in acts of kindness can also enhance our self-esteem and self-confidence. Knowing that we've made a positive impact on someone else's life can reinforce our belief in our own abilities and value, thereby supporting our self-care journey. Incorporating random acts of kindness into our self-care practices can help us create a more compassionate and positive mindset, foster meaningful connections, and improve our overall well-being. If this is a practice that resonates with you, I'd love to hear the types of ways you show kindness to others and how that has impacted the kindness that you show towards yourself. Let me know by joining the conversation over on the Reverse Reset Restore Facebook page or the Instagram page, also known as Reverse Reset Restore. Maybe you could even look at joining a local Random Acts of Kindness chapter near you, or start a group yourself and get your community involved in this invaluable practice. It's my hope that you, me, and the people in our lives become what this quote from Kevin Heath describes. No act of kindness is too small. The gift of kindness may start as a small ripple that over time can turn into a tidal wave, affecting the lives of many.